Hi everybody. Now, got some exciting news. I don't buy many palm trees, and in fact, that still hasn't changed. But my parents asked me what I'd like for Christmas recently. And normally I say chocolate, or I definitely don't need any more of that. Or I say nothing. But actually I thought there's something I'd like. There's a palm tree species that I've always wanted and never bought. And in a recent video of a tour of Barton Grange Garden Centre, we saw some Chamaerops humilis compacta, which is like a volcano palm. I think they're virtually the same. Maybe just could be a different name or a slightly different source. But point being, I've always wanted a volcano. Now, the ones at Barton Grange were quite expensive. I think it was £100 for like a 2 foot, 2.5 foot tree, or £50 for a smaller one, about half the size. So it's quite a lot. But I went on to Hardy Palms, which is owned by Nigel, who I loosely know through one of the online forums. I don't know him particularly well. I don't have any affiliation with him really, but he does have a fantastic reputation, as many of you will know. Many of you will have bought palms from him before, I'm sure. So that's what I noticed. He hasn't got a lot of stock, but he does have some volcanos at a reasonable price. So that's what I gave to my mum and dad. That's what they've bought me. They arrived yesterday, and I thought I'd show you what they look like. Here we go. They arrived parcel force 24 hour, and I've already cut the tape because I'm filming, and I don't think filming and cutting at the same time is a particularly good idea. So let's have a look. So here we go. Here they are. Look like lovely palms. So it always amazes me how that gets here in one piece, but it always does. And if there was an issue, I'm sure Nigel would be very quick to sort it. But always seems to arrive in good condition. Looks like they've been sort of cling filmed and taped to secure as much of the soil as possible. Let's stand them up. So they're slightly different. Got a slightly different look to them. This one is like a solitary trunk, and possibly slightly bluer. This one has, what you'd expect actually, in that it's got lots of side shoots coming off of it. I'm sure this one will side shoot as well. I'd expect it to anyway. Probably would have preferred two that match, either two like that or two like that. I guess some people would prefer two different ones for interest. If I'd have dropped a message to Nigel, I'm sure he would have given me two that matched. But I'm very happy with these nonetheless, and I'm sure as they grow, they will look very similar. Okay, so I've unwrapped the packaging, and actually on closer inspection you can see there is a pup there already. They are different colours though, and which is interesting. So yeah, absolutely in perfect condition. Very happy with the purchase. So these were £25 each, there or thereabouts, or maybe slightly less, because with postage I think it came to about £50. So maybe they were £20 each. I'm not sure. I can't quite remember, but a very reasonable price, and less than half price of the garden centre that I was at. So really happy with them. Chamaerops humilis volcano is a hardy palm, relatively hardy anyway in the UK. I don't think I'll have any problems. They like free draining soil, like all palms really. and they have very sort of stiff fronds. So you can see like the whole plant's moving there, where because it's so stiff. If you compare it, for example, to a Trachycarpus fortunei, it's not very stiff at all. So it's more like a waggy. It's like a miniature palm almost. Other than that, I think it's quite similar to regular Chamaerops humilis. It's just a smaller, compacter, stiffer form, which looks fantastic because it sort of holds perhaps holds more leaves. It certainly gives that that look that it's holding more leaves. So that's what I've got. I'm gonna keep them in the pot for now and decide what to do with them next year. As you'll know if you're a regular viewer, I am thinning out the border a little bit to take out some of the non-exotics, and hopefully that will free up some space to plant these. So that's the idea in a way. Thank you very much for watching, if indeed you still are.